Hello and welcome to today's episode, which deals with State Trading of India, working of STC of India. The State Trading Corporation of India Limited is a listed company registered on 18th May 1956. The company has an authorized capital of rupees 200 crores and paid capital of rupees 60 crores. Students, here are simple terms which might help you understand this better. The authorized capital of a company, sometimes referred to as the authorized share capital, registered capital or nominal capital, particularly in the United States, is the maximum amount of share capital that the company is authorized by its constitutional documents to issue, allocate to shareholders. Paid up capital is the amount of a company's capital that has been funded by shareholders. Paid up capital can be less than a company's total capital because a company may not issue all of the shares that it has been authorized to sell. Paid up capital can also reflect how a company depends on equity financing. Its registered office is situated in New Delhi, India. The status of company in the record of registrar is active, which means that it is actively doing all its filing with the registrar. Company has currently 6 directors and fall under the jurisdiction of Registrar of Company in Delhi. The State Trading Corporation is an international trading house owned by the Government of India that arranges the import of essential goods into India, including edible oils, sugar, wheat and hydrocarbons. The State Trading Corporation exports a wide variety of both agricultural commodities and manufactured products, including various chemicals and agrochemicals. The State Trading Corporation also helps Indian manufacturers find markets overseas for their products. In 1989, the State Trading Corporation shipped 60 tons of Tylenol chloride to Iran. Reported Transpect Private Limited, an Indian company, sold the chemical to the State Trading Corporation. Tylenol chloride is a potential precursor chemical for nerve agent or possibly mustard gas. State Trading Corporation has been in international trade for over 5 decades. Till 1990, the basket of State Trading Corporation's trade predominantly comprised bulk agro products such as rice, wheat, castor oil, sugar, edible oils, etc. However, to meet the challenges posed by the liberalization and globalization of trade policies, State Trading Corporation has diversified into new areas of trade over last 2 decades. Such areas in which the corporation has diversified include hydrocarbons, metals, minerals, ores, fertilizers and petrochemicals. In fact, some of these have today grown into major businesses line of the company. We will learn more about it after a quick introduction about myself. I am Ms. Pallavi Mohan, working since 18 plus years both nationally and internationally. Worked in 5 countries and studied in 3. Have held leadership positions in the field of marketing, retail, operation, PR and communication. Recent assignment was with Samsung Electronics as a corporate communications professional. Students, let's go systematically and study the 6 main functions of State Trading Corporation. The State Trading Corporation was set as an autonomous corporation primarily to play an important role in the implementation of government's foreign trade policy. The main function of the State Trading Corporation are: first, to explore new markets for existing as well as new products. Second, to promote exports difficult to sell items and promotion of long-term export operations. To diversify and increase India's export trade. Fourth, to undertake exports and imports where bulk handling is advantageous. Fifth, to undertake import and or internal distribution of commodity in short supply with a view to establishing prices and rationalizing distribution. Sixth, to hold or assist in holding exhibitions in India and elsewhere of the products and articles in which the company is interested. The State Trading Corporation is also acting as an agent of the Government of India, is controlling production, distribution and export and import of a number of commodities such as cement, fertilizers, etc. The total turnover of the corporation was rupees 794 crores in 1974-75, as its trading activities have diversified a number of subsidiary corporations, namely Handicrafts and Handloom Export Corporation of India Limited, Projects and Equipment Corporation of India Limited, India Motion Pictures, Export Corporation Limited, State Chemicals and Pharmaceutical, Corporation of India Limited, Cashew Corporation of India Limited have been formed to look after the specific areas of trading operations. The State Trading Corporation has opened offices in many countries of the world so as to enable it to make effective marketing and obtain better terms of trade. Students, it's important to read articles related to the same topic. As you know, the world has now moved from brick model to click model already. Thus, even government is trying to enter the same. Here is an article from Press Trust of India where government personnel shared information. State Trading Corporation of India plans to foray into e-commerce space. State Trading Corporation, a public sector enterprise, plans to get into the e-commerce space in the next 6 months. The top company official said, "We are proposing to go into e-commerce because we have been told that e-commerce is the future of business. Since we have a strength in edible oil, we will definitely get into e-commerce. We are looking for both buyers as well as sellers. Suitable platforms is being created. We will definitely get into it." State Trading Corporation CMD Khalil Rahim told Press Trust of India PTI in Hyderabad on the sidelines of an event. He said, "State Trading Corporation's foray into e-commerce can happen in the next 6 months. If you ask me, within next 6 months, we will have to do it." State Trading Corporation is into import and export of various items including gold, edible oil, sugar and pulses. On the country's gold imports, Rahim said the huge influx of door bars is affecting the import of normal gold. Door bars are the bars of semi-purified gold usually produced at a mine. They are further purified at a refinery. Now, the gold prices may fall. Once the gold prices fall, then the volumes will start picking up. But now, in Indian market, what is happening is there is a huge influx of door bars that is affecting the import of normal gold. Because lot of refineries are there. They are bringing in door bars, they are refining it and selling it in the market because of the price differential. So, that is the exact scene of today. Consequently, now the inflow of normal gold is little less, but I think it may remain or it may pick up depending again on the US Fed rates, and various external factors are also there. Rahim said India imports about 1,000 tons of gold annually. The CMD said State Trading Corporation has started exports to Iran. We are looking forward to exports with a lot of other countries as well. They are all in the pipeline. Students, this was an interesting and informative article. You should be reading the newspaper daily so as to have the latest knowledge with you. Students, coming back to the topic State Trading Corporation. After independence, the government decided to authorize the mining of scarce minerals resources to the public sectors rather than private sectors. Although India's national mineral policy clearly states that it does not preclude the state from securing the cooperation of private enterprise in the large interest of the state or with a view of accelerating the pace of development. Under the Constitution of India, mineral rights and authority of mining laws remain vested with the state governments. On the other hand, central government regulates the development of minerals under the Mines and Minerals Regulation Act of 1957. The Metals and Minerals Trading Corporation of India (MMTC) has its origins in the 1950s, when the Indian government, with the interest of boosting agricultural and industrial development, determined to earn valuable foreign currency through the export of canalized mineral ores, which the country had huge deposits of. As a consequence of the government's decision to earn foreign currency, the State Trading Corporation of India Limited was founded in 1956 as a wholly owned government subsidiary to handle the export and import of selected commodities. 1963 to 2000. The company had commenced its operation on 1st October 1963. With the rapid growth of the State Trading Corporation in its direct trading activities and in view of the importance given to the exports of mineral ores in the country's 5-year plan, a decision was taken by the Government of India to split the State Trading Corporation and establish another corporation to deal exclusively with the trade in minerals and metals. Japan and South Korea continued to be the major markets till the year of 1994. Then it made a foray into European market with the exports of 1 lakh tons of iron ore to Slovakia and Romania. Also in the same year, the company had commenced import of gold and silver against special import license for supply to the customers in the domestic area. Imports worth 20 metric tons of gold and silver worth 270 tons was made, and the company opened new gold vaults at Hyderabad and Vizag to offer its services to the customers in these areas. However, manganese ore exports remained depressed due to recession in the steel industry. The wholly owned subsidiary Metals and Mineral Trading Corporation of India (MMTC) Transnational Limited, Singapore was incorporated under the control of company in the year 1994 itself. During the year 1995, Metals and Minerals Trading Corporation of India (MMTC) opened a duty-free jewellery showroom at Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, and a memorandum of understanding was signed with the government of Orissa for development of existing Gopalpur minor port into an all-weather deep water and direct docking port. In the same year, Board for Industrial and Financial Reconstruction (BIFR) has approved the scheme of merger cum amalgamation of Mica Trading Corporation of India Limited with Metals and Minerals Trading Corporation of India (MMTC). From the year 1996 onwards, the company started to import the chemical items and homeopathic medicines. In the identical year of 2003, the joint venture with the Orissa government, namely Neelachal Ispat Nigam Limited, was emerged as the second largest exporter of pig iron from the country. The company was ranked in trading sector by Business Standards in their publication B.B.S. 1000 India's Corporate Giants, released in December 2006, and also noted as top company in the trading sector for the D&B by Converted American Express Corporate Award 2006. Metals and Mineral Trading Corporation of India MMTC won a gold trophy for top exporter for the year 2006-2007 in merchant exporter category by Engineering Export Promotion Council of India, and also CAPEX highest export award for highest export of minerals for the year 2006-2007, 16 times in a row. The 15 MW wind farm of the company were commissioned in the March of the year 2007 at Karnataka. In the year 2007, Metals and Minerals Trading Corporation of India MMTC had received government approvals for acquiring an equity stake in the consortium 2012. On 14 September 2012, the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs decided disinvestment of 9.33% in Metals and Minerals Trading Corporation of India MMTC. Today, Metals and Minerals Trading Corporation of India MMTC has the distinction of being: first, largest exporter of minerals from India; India's largest bullion trader; third, one of India's biggest importer of non-ferrous metals; fourth, India's largest importer of steel coal; fifth, one of India's leading importer of fertilizers; sixth, one of India's largest trader of agro products. Award and ranking. Following awards and rankings were conferred during 2008-2009. Gold trophy for being top exporter for the year 2006-2007 in merchant exporter category by Engineering Export Promotion Council of India EEPC. Niryat Shri Bronze Trophy for the year 2005-2006 presented by the Honorable President of India in January 2009 in the highest foreign exchange earned category by the Federation of India Exporters Organization. Top Indian company in the trading sector by Dun and Bradstreet in their ranking, India's top 500 companies 2008. In the same publication, ranked 13th based on total income for the year 2007-2008. Ranked at the highest wealth creator PSU by the Dalal Street Journal. Top ranking in the list of India's top 100 wealth creation companies published by the Times Group and the Economic Times in their publication ET 500 released in October 2008. In the same publication, Metals and Mineral Trading Corporation of India MMTC has been ranked 17th amongst India's biggest companies, ranked 4th amongst India's most valuable public sector companies by Business Today in its publication BT 500 released in November 2008. In the same publication, ranked at 6th place amongst 10 most valuable companies. Ranked 12th in the list of India's top PSUs 2009 released by Dun and Bradstreet. Students, this tells us that these are the top PSUs and are doing fairly well. Students, let's now study the list of trading company. This is a list of trading companies. A trading company is a business that works with different kinds of products sold for consumer, businesses or government purposes. In contemporary times, trading companies buy a specialized range of products, broker them and coordinate delivery of products to customers. Trading companies may connect buyers and sellers, but not partake in the ownership or storage of goods earnings their revenue through sales commissions. They may also be structured to engage in commerce with foreign countries or territories. During times of colonization, some trading companies were granted a charter giving them rights to a specific territory within an area claimed by the authority granting the charter, including legal title, a monopoly of trade and governmental and military jurisdiction. Furthermore, trading companies may comprise a limited liability, unincorporated entity designed to settle and develop a land grant obtained from a legally incorporated company, covered terms and concepts related to it. Trading companies. First, Metal and Minerals Trading Corporation of India MMTC Limited. Second, ABN Assets. Third, African and Eastern Trade Corporations. Students, let's summarize the main points. State Trading Corporation of India Limited is an international trading company owned by the Government of India. The company is involved in the export, import and domestic trading of a range of products, both agricultural and non-agricultural commodities. They export food grain, castor oil, coffee, cashew and tea and imports bullion, vanaspati, edible oils, pulses, hydrocarbons, metals and minerals and fertilizers. The company has one subsidiary, namely STCL Limited, formerly known as Spice Trading Corporation of India Limited. State Trading Corporation of India Limited was incorporated in the year 1956. During the early years, the company dealt with the East European countries, but now they trade with almost all the countries of the world. The company was developed vast experience in handling bulk international trade. During the year 1994-95, the company started trading items rice, wheat, coffee, Indian-made foreign liquor, sandalwood and oil, and during the year 1995-96, they entered into a new area of business like direct import of fertilizers, non-ferrous metals and kerosene oil. In domestic trading, they expanded their activities in areas like rice, wheat, coffee, cashew, tobacco and rubber. During the year 2001-2002, the company entered into sugar export business after a gap of 2 years and exported sugar to Sri Lanka, Indonesia and Sudan. During the year 2002-2003, the company's entire shareholding in Tea Trading Corporation of India Limited was transferred to Projects and Equipments Corporation, a public sector undertaking under the Ministry of Commerce, at a notional price of ₹1 with effect from April 28, 2003. During the year 2003-2004, the company signed a MOU with India Household and Healthcare Limited, the sole license LG Care, Korea in India, in which the company imports LG Care, FMCG products like detergents, soaps, shampoos, toothpaste, cleaning products, hair gels, etc. at different ports for distribution all over India by IHHL. During the year 2004-2005, the company signed a MOU with Mysore Mineral Limited for export of iron ores fines on 50-50 profit sharing basis. Also, the company forayed into imports of FMCG goods and IT products. During this period, the company launched retail sale of imported gold coins in denominations of 5 gram and 10 gram from their corporate offices building in New Delhi. During the year 2005-2006, the company entered into domestic supply of various raw materials such as iron ore, steel, coke, chemicals, etc. They executed the highest ever contract, ₹800 crores, for supply of 1.9 million MTs of thermal coal to National Thermal Power Corporation Limited, NTPC, during the year. The company also entered into oil seeds market and purchased soya bean and mustard seeds worth ₹29 crore. The corporation also procured for the first time about 10,000 metric tons of castor seeds valuing ₹15 crores for sales in the domestic market. During the year 2007-2008, the company signed an offset agreement with CFM, Boeing and GE for monitoring offset obligations of $69 million, 1.25 billion and 100 million respectively. They acquire a plot of land at Paradip Port for facilitating iron ore exports, a plot of land at Paradip Port for facilitating iron ore exports, and also applied for allotment of plot at Haldia Port. The company started tea operations in Nilgiri district of Tamil Nadu. They also launched domestic sale of tea in own brand Tohfa to Gujarat State Civil Supplies Corporation for supply through B.B.S. During this period, the company signed a MOU with companies specializing in research and development activities on improving the yield of Jatropha plants for production of biodiesel. The company is in the process of starting trial cultivation of bioengineered high yielding of Jatropha in Namibia on an area of about 25 hectares. They are in talks to grow crops in Indonesia as part of a move to raise output of the biodiesel feedstock. The company got second rank among trading companies of India and achieved first runner-up position in the multi-category sector under the large exporters category for the Indian Exporters Excellence Award. The company was selected for MOU Excellence Award for the year 2006-2007 by the Department of Public Enterprises. Also, the company was awarded International Trade House of the Year Award 2007-2008, sponsored jointly by DHL and CNBC TV 18. The company, through their subsidiary State Trading Corporation Limited (STCL Limited), set up a chili processing plant at Bayadagi, Karnataka. They also set up 2 more plants for pepper processing and chili sterilization in Sidapur, Karnataka and Chhindwara, Madhya Pradesh respectively. The company, in a joint venture with National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation of India Limited and State Trading Corporation Limited (STCL Limited), is setting up a food testing laboratory at Chhindwara in Madhya Pradesh. Students, we have today understood the topic State Trading of India, working of STC of India. In this, we discussed examples and the way government do business. That is all for today. Hope to see you again with the next topic. Till then, take care. Bye.
Thank you.